guys, I hope y'all been doing so well. It's been a while since I did a video and I didn't mean to take such a long break as in a couple of weeks. I was on such a roll with the weekly uploads that I just like lost my streak to myself, so I'm like, I need to get back into it. I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna tell you why I've been gone, what I've been up to, and what we are doing in today's video. The biggest reason on what stopped me from doing YouTube videos is that I got sick. I know. I thought I was gonna go all year without getting sick. I was like, ooh, this is a new record for me, because I feel like I usually get like sick twice a year. It just always happens, like summer, winter. It wasn't anything crazy. I feel like it was just like a common cold, and then I had like coughing, which lasted way too long, and then the nasally voice, which it's like pretty much gone, but sometimes it comes back here and there. I didn't really have that much energy to be doing like the TikToks, YouTube, and just talking a bunch when I was so nasally, because I was like, I just don't even want to hear how I sound. So I decided to take a break from YouTube until I was better to film, and I am feeling better now. So another thing that happens in California, and I'm not sure if it happens anywhere else, is we have June gloom. So from the second you wake up to probably like 2 p.m, it's just cloudy and gray and dark. Psychologically, I just don't want to film because I'm like, oh, the lighting's bad, oh, this, that. But I'm gonna make a YouTube video regardless of the weather this week. But today was like the first sunny day, and I don't even know how many weeks, and I was like, I feel like that's a sign. I am pretty tired today already, and it's just the morning, but I knew I just had to get back into it because I missed you guys. We have a lot to do today, so we're gonna take advantage of the good weather and the good vibes and see what we can accomplish. Besides those few updates, I've been kind of back on my TikTok grind. If you guys want to check out my other content I make. Obviously, you guys know I have my business, peachcreamprints, where I post all my business and product stuff on those pages. And then we have this little corner of the internet, and then an extension of my YouTube channel is my TikTok, where I've just been posting, honestly, just a bunch of random stuff, and I've been having really fun with it. So if you guys want to check that out, I've been really good at staying kind of consistent on there for the most part. I always tell myself every single day, like, just get consistent and things will, like, you know, things will start rolling more. And when I do stay consistent, like if I'm posting like once a week, every week, it's like you see growth. So I just need to get back into that. Summer is where I really want to like lock in and have fun and do all that stuff. So I feel like I always say this too, but whenever I film myself, I feel like I just get a lot more stuff done around the house. That's why I love doing like the day in the lives with you guys. So technically it's a little later in the morning than I usually start my videos. I usually start them before my remote work, but I've been already doing remote work, and then my internet's been out all week. So we had the cable guy come, and it's just been a hectic morning, and I feel like I didn't really get much done, but I still have a lot of things to do. I need to clean up my room, clean up the house. I still didn't even make my coffee yet today. So this is me without coffee. I don't even know how I'm even functioning. Not in a millennial way, not like in an I need my coffee, but like you guys know what I mean. It's just something I look forward to, and I just feel like since I woke up tired and I've been dealing with all this stuff, I just didn't even have the time to do it. So we're gonna make some coffee together as well. But I want to start off today. I think I'm gonna start off today by getting ready with you guys really quick, just right here, keep chatting, and then we're gonna make coffee, clean up, and see where the day takes us. All of the little things needed to get ready. My favorite thing to start off is with the Tower 28 facial spray. If you guys follow me on my other social medias, like my TikTok I was mentioning, I have been having so much fun just making little videos on there. Maybe not as much fun as I do with YouTube, because you guys know YouTube is my heart. I love YouTube so much. I just love being able to talk honestly for a long time, and I really appreciate anyone who watches me just yap for a bunch of time. But on TikTok, I've been trying to think of like ways to just have more fun, because with my business pages it is so fun, but sometimes I feel like I put like a lot of pressure on myself to be perfect, because I'm like, this is my brand, I have to be perfect. It just makes me go crazy sometimes. So having my other page where it's just like more personal videos, it doesn't have to be about my business, I can just be silly and goofy on there, and it's just so fun. So I've been doing a lot of like get ready with me videos, but instead it's just me dancing to songs that I'm currently obsessing over. I feel like I have to put an example here of what I'm talking about. Just a little quick example of what I do on there, but it's just so fun because that's how I usually get ready without a camera. I feel like if I have music on, I'm just jamming out. It's just like you're having a little dance party with yourself. So those videos have probably been my most favorite ones to make lately. Putting on mascara is still something that I cannot do without A, making funny faces, or B, getting all over my eyelids. It's been one of those days, I feel like already, where I am just tired. And why am I tired? Because I probably went to bed too late, I didn't drink enough water. I know. I'm hoping that putting on a little bit of makeup makes me feel a little bit more put together. So not that anyone asked, but some random things that I've been into lately. I am deep and I mean deep, in my Euro slash hyper pop phase. I don't even know, don't even ask me. I watched Eurovision for the first time this year, and ever since then I've been obsessed. Most of the songs I listen to, I don't even know what the lyrics are saying, but it's just like the vibe, you know. I feel like you don't have to know what the lyrics are sometimes. Sometimes on songs I really like, I do like do the English translation just to see what it's about, and sometimes they're very wild songs. I'm like, not me just listening to like the most actually crazy song, but it just sounds so fun. Every morning my friends and I have been playing Wordle, which has been really fun. I know Wordle's been a thing for a very long time, but this is the first time I actually got into it, and we've been doing it every morning and just like comparing our like tables to see how everyone does, like how fast everyone can guess it. That's been fun. I am trying to take a couple risks this summer, mostly just with my business. I'm bringing in new apparel, and sometimes I just get so stressed when I'm bringing in new products because I'm like, I don't know, am I just gonna have boxes of it sitting here forever? Like, obviously not, but you know, sometimes I'm like, is this worth it? I'm hoping it is, and I'm really excited to show you guys the designs too. I don't have the actual t-shirts yet done, obviously, but whenever I get the t-shirts actually done, you guys will always be the first to see as well. I'm definitely feeling more awake. It's probably because I've been talking to you guys for I don't even know how many minutes now, but let's go make some coffee, breakfast, and this room doesn't look like it on camera, but she's a little rough right now, so we gotta get that cleaning too. So let's get the day started. I've been having this sit in my fridge for like a week now, and I feel like it's about time I take it. I just bought like a little ginger shot from Trader Joe's. Cheers! That was not that bad. I've been having so much fun making my coffees at home lately. I feel like I've shown you guys this a bunch of times, but this is so good. I feel like I just don't even crave going like on coffee runs like by myself anymore. I keep the coffee runs for times I go out with friends now. There was a point in my life, honestly, last year where I was going to Dunkin' like too much. It was getting to a point where not even just like the money, it's just unhealthy to probably drink a coffee like that every day. I'm really happy that I'm loving my iced coffees at home because they just taste like so much better than a Dunkin' can even do for me. I do about 3 teaspoons of this in my coffees, and that is like apparently supposed to be like equivalent to 3 shots of espresso. So I don't know what that says about me and how much coffee I drink, but I like it. I did a little taste test video on TikTok where I was trying this coffee creamer. It's the Chobani S'mores one. So good. I've actually been so obsessed with it and like been making s'mores coffees every single day. The sweet cream one will always be my favorite coffee creamer, I feel like, but this one was so good. So ever since I started using this ice in my coffees as well, I feel like that has also been tricking my brain that I'm getting like a fancier coffee than just an at-home coffee. Something about the tiny ice cubes, and look how satisfying this is. Am I the only one that does a milk smell test every time before I use my milk? Something in my head just does not let me get to the point of even drinking expired milk. It smells so good. It's literally just s'mores. This is literally just smells like s'mores. I do about like this much to start with. If it's not sweet enough, I'll add a little bit more. And of course, the most satisfying part of it all. Does that not look delicious? I mean, yep, this is so good. And the last but the most important step of making your coffee at home is having a cute koozie that you can put your cup in so your ice doesn't melt as fast. I am definitely feeling so much better and definitely ready to get more errands done throughout the house and just in my day. I'm gonna drink my coffee, plan out my day. I think we're gonna just do a to-do list today because it is already 12. But we still have enough time to get stuff done. So let's officially jump into our day now. Not gonna lie guys, I just took a nap. I usually don't take naps in the middle of the day. I don't know, I've never really been a nap person. It's kind of funny looking back on this probably footage now because I feel like I was so hyper before, and then like I finished up my remote work and after that I just crashed. I don't know, I just needed a nap so bad. I'm actually feeling a lot better now. My headache's gone, which is we are nearing the end of the day, which is kind of crazy. Did I get everything done that I was thinking I was going to today? Not really, no, but that's just okay because that's realistic. Sometimes you can have a whole bunch of plans for yourself and then you only get a couple stuff done, but that's still productive. As long as you get one thing done, I feel like that's a successful day. So right now I'm going to be packing an order, which I have to go to the post office before it closes real soon here. I wanted to pack with you guys like a little bit more in depth than I usually do. I feel like I usually like kind of say what the order's for and then I just like do the montage, but today's a chatty video for sure. So this order is for Marlene in New York and she got a couple goodies. She got this have a good day sticker, so cute, and it's a little fitting because I may or may not be revamping this design onto one of the new summer tees, so keep an eye out for that. And then she got 2 sticker sheets, which I don't think I actually showed you guys on here yet. I upgraded my sticker sheet storage, which is so fun. Before I used to keep them in plastic bags and they all had like their own individual bags, but I was just getting tired with like the stack of plastic bags like in my drawer, and it just kind of made it harder to pack sticker orders. This might also not be like the most convenient and quickest way to pack sticker orders. Like obviously if they each had their own slot somewhere, that would be like the best, but I don't have that space because I run my business from out of my room and my business already takes up most of my room. I don't need like a whole nother like huge shelf of sticker sheets, so for right now they're staying here, and then I have another one for my newer stickers. But for this order she got our Lover Girl sticker sheet and our Girly Doodle sticker sheet. This one's our Girly Doodles one. It's very pink, it has like a lot of quotes on it, and this sticker sheet is actually my best-selling one. I think it's like the most I've ever sold of a sticker sheet, and it is one of my original ones, so that makes me really happy. And the second sticker sheet she got, like I said, was the Lover Girl. I originally launched it around Valentine's Day because, you know, Lover Girl, love season, but I didn't make it to Valentine's Day. Like there's no candy hearts or anything on here, so I feel like it's good just for all year round. And I feel like a lot of the stickers on here, like you can tell it was like Valentine's Day themed, but it doesn't have to just be used for Valentine's Day, so Lover Girl. Another fun thing about my packaging is I always do a freebie sticker and a freebie art print / thank you card, and this is the one that we are currently using. And then I always write everyone's names on every order because it's all about the personal touches. If you're shopping from my small business, you're getting personal touches. I'm finishing up whatever I have of these from last year. These were my last year's summer sticker sheets, but I ordered way too many of them last year, so we still got them, but I feel like it's very fitting, and especially with like a lot of the designs I'm going to be bringing in, you guys will see it just like fits a lot better this year. There's a little freebie sticker that comes with it. First things first, with a sticker order like this, I'm going to put the sticker she got in here, and I'm going to throw in the little freebie sticker in this little pink gift bag thing because they're just so cute. And then with the sticker sheets, I always place them in like a little plastic sleeve just because I want them to come to you undamaged. I do use these like paper cardboard mailers for my sticker sheets, so I don't feel as bad using like the plastic for here, just because I don't want it to get like any water damage, especially like when it's a rainy season for some states. Like you never know what the package is going through. Ta-da. So the thank you card, packing slip. With these little mailers, I have to do it all like at once because it is kind of hard to fit them in. It's very thin. And then last but not least, the little stickers. And I add my little peachy mail sticker, which is something I am planning on upgrading actually this summer, is my packaging stickers. I had a huge roll of these pink little stickers, so I actually make them at home with my printer label because it's a thermal printer, so I think it's really cute for what it is still. But I definitely want an upgrade to kind of match my like new logo and new like kind of color palette I'm going with for the business. One more fun thing that I want to show that I add on these flat mailer packages that have stickers that I can't really show my packing videos because I never want to show people's like shipping labels, is that I will put the shipping label here and then I will decorate around the label with like extra like sticker sheets I have. I use my oopsie ones or like whatever are mine, just because I feel like to bring a little bit more color to like the plain white packaging. I don't know, all my other like bubble mailers and like apparel mailers, they're all very colorful, but these ones are not, so I always try to find like little extra ways to make it a little bit more colorful, so when you get this in the mail you know who it's coming from. So that's really fun too, because sometimes I like base it off of what stickers they get, what vibe would kind of match what I assume this person's going for with the stickers. It covers everything, but that's what I kind of mean when I put like stickers around on the front. This order's ready to go. We only had one from yesterday, which is okay because I've been slacking a little bit on social media, so so I wasn't really expecting too many to fly through. I'm slowly working on my comeback, guys. I feel like if you follow me on both like my personal and business pages, like you can tell when I'm active more on one or the other. My goal by the end of summer is to just be really consistent with both, because I love doing this, the personal stuff, but I also really love my business stuff and I really want to see her thrive. So it's definitely time to go on a little post office run before they close, and I am taking you guys to a little surprise location because I just decided in my head that I deserve a little treat, even though it's literally only Tuesday when I'm filming this. So let's go there. Matcha secured. This place is on the way to my post office and it's literally in a random industrial building. You would not think there's a coffee shop in there, but this is definitely one of the best matchas that I've had in my area. It's just like, just look at that color. And I got a banana cream cold foam because I still had it. I had that last time and it was delicious. I feel like all I'm doing in this video is taste testing with you guys, but cheers. I feel like this is exactly what I needed right now. I only asked for the matcha to be a little sweetened because I feel like the cold foam is like sweet enough, and I feel like it's just like the perfect balance of matcha, sweet. Matchas are a little expensive when you go out to get them, but honestly I feel like it's worth it because by the time it took me to make this at home, it just wouldn't taste the same, and you know, it'd take me forever. So just me justifying like going out to get matchas. I definitely feel a lot better to go run some errands right now. We are gonna first go to the post office, drop off the order, and then we're gonna go to Whole Foods. I need to get a couple things for dinner because Levi's coming over and we're gonna make quesadillas. That is what we decided we're gonna make for dinner tonight. So I have to get a couple ingredients for it, and then by the time I get home I feel like it's the end of the day. So let's go run these errands and I will give you guys a Whole Foods haul when we get there. Okay, I spent a little too much time in Whole Foods. I feel like I was definitely browsing around. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things I got. Nothing too exciting. We are doing quesadillas tonight, so I just got like steak, guac, chips, tortillas, cheese, because we had no ingredients for quesadillas. You guys saw I was eyeing the face mask section and I ended up getting the Instant Brighten and Tighten Hydro Serum Facial Mask. It's actually been such a long time since I've done a facial mask, but I feel like after a long day today, this is gonna be so nice. My plans after Levi leaves tonight, my plans are to wear that face mask and watch Love Island. So that's that. And then my second little goodie thing I got are these little cheesecake bites. I was kind of harassed at the little bakery section because I was kind of just like eyeing like what could be like a cute little dessert, something small. I was debating between that and ice cream, so I ended up getting those, but I was like eyeing the little section. They have a bunch of like the little pastries, and the poor girl working there was like, oh, do you want like some? I'm like, yeah, just 2 of these. And then her boss, or definitely someone like a little higher up, came and he's like, these ones are so good, and he pointed to the mango cheesecake one. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, and then he's telling to the girl that's working there, like, go give her like give her like half of it to try. I'm like, no, it's okay. No. And he was like insisting that I had to try the mango cheesecake, and then the girl's like busy juggling like baking cookies and stuff. So I don't know, me and the girl were just kind of like, because he just literally would not stop until she gave it to me. So she's like, here you go. And then I was walking around with the little mango cheesecake, which was really good, but I felt a little awkward because I felt like I was pushed into giving a sample, but I just really didn't want to bug her. Just little things that you run into sometimes. Every time I go grocery shopping, and it's kind of funny, it's always at this Whole Foods, I always run into like an interesting conversation with someone. I don't know what like aura or energy I like bring when I go grocery shopping, but always, I feel like almost always someone will come up to me and talk to me, which is nice, but sometimes it's just not expected, so I'm just kind of like blank. Like, you know, sometimes you go into a grocery store and you don't want to think, you just want to like walk around, grab your stuff. The past, I could probably say 75% of the times I've been to Whole Foods, I've had a conversation with someone that I did not start. I definitely need to be more aware when I go into grocery stores because I just tend to run into conversations like that. I think I'm done with all my errands for today now. I'm gonna go home, walk Ruka, kind of clean up a little bit more before Levi comes because, as you guys know, I kind of crashed a little bit after work, so I didn't get much cleaning, but we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then I will see you guys when I get home. this a day in my life, but it's technically a day and a morning in my life. I feel like the day just like finished so fast when I got home after my little grocery and errands run, walked Ruka, and then by the time Levi left and I like showered, did my face mask, I'm like, I didn't even do an outro. But the video is not over yet because we are gonna do a little scrapbooking and more chatting together. Of course, what else do we do here? We just yap. You guys already know I love my journal so much. I've been lagging a little bit on it, not gonna lie. I don't know what I would consider it, if it's journaling or like scrapbooking or like both. I pretty much just print out pictures that I have on my phone and like match it to a spread. So I do like a lot of monthly recaps, Valentine's spread, I have birthday spreads, which I still need to finish. And I've been a little behind on my monthly recap spreads. Well, my goal is to just finish this entire journal like from front to back by the end of the year. So I feel like I'm on track so far. Because I've been meaning to get back into it, I am going to be doing my peach photo shoot. It was such a fun day and I wanted these pictures printed out for memories, so that's what we're doing today. This was like kind of a behind the scenes one, so I thought it was like fun because I have pictures with my photographer, we have all the girls, we have like how the studio even looked, so I have a bunch of those printed out. For my journal spreads, what I usually do is I print out photos on sticker paper, and then I print out like little cute stickers or stuff that I find on Pinterest with like background, so I could like letter. I go crazy with my own stickers. I just add whatever fits the vibe. So I'm hoping I have a lot of pink and navy because that was the whole theme of this photo shoot. I love finding like hobbies like journaling and scrapbooking because I get to be off of my phone for a while. My screen time is crazy, guys. Like, I am reaching over 10 hours every day, and of course a lot of that has to do with work and just like posting. It's not necessarily me just like doom scrolling, but some of it is. So I need to like find more ways to just be off my phone. And I also find it so satisfying like just cutting everything out first, even before starting the spreads. I love doing the journaling stuff because I feel like it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I will just cut these stickers however, put it all together, and whatever the outcome is, I'm like, perfect. This is like the one hobby I feel like I don't have to be a perfectionist at. Of course I want cute spreads, but when you put a bunch of color on a page, it's gonna look cute. So okay, I officially have all my stickers cut out and they are ready to go onto my spread. So I think I'm just gonna end the video with just me doing a little time lapse of me putting it together because it might be a lot of yapping by the time I'm done with this one. Thank you guys always for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Even though my days aren't the most exciting in the world, and obviously a lot of times it is pretty repetitive and routine because when you're working, when you have your business, you do a lot of the same stuff every day. I still really appreciate you guys for coming along and being able to talk with you guys through this because it is so fun and I could talk my head off, obviously. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.